शुरू में obviously when you knew that there's going to be a lot of attention, but कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि यार कोई problem होने वाली है इसकी वजह से. From Anushka, I've learnt how to stand by the truth.
He's into stumps. Australia are through to the World Cup final.
Apparently, the reason why we lost was because she was sitting in the stadium and she brought bad luck. It can get to that stage. She still understands that, what it takes to handle pressure, being a public figure.
I will see you through. I will walk with you.
He's written his own script.
If you are mentally tough, you can win over any situation.
The consistency is unfathomable. A fifth IPL 100.
Virat kohli, you beauty, gets 100.
So we met at a commercial shoot for a shampoo, and then the first time I met her, I cracked a joke immediately. I thought I was being funny, but I just said something which wasn't probably the right thing to say, because she's tall as well, and she was being told that I'm not that tall. I'm not like 6 feet plus or something like that, and you must not wear like massive heels or anything. So she walked in with this much height of heels, and I saw her and she was looking taller than me, and I was like, didn't you get a higher pair of heels than this? And she was like, excuse me? I was like, no, I'm just joking. So my joke actually became, quite a weird moment for myself. I behaved like such a fool, to be honest.
हमें कभी ऐसा लगा ही नहीं कि she's an actress, I'm a cricketer.
First half century in IPL for 14 matches.
मतलब शुरू में obviously when you knew that there's going to be a lot of attention on the relationship, but कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि यार कोई problem होने वाली है इसकी वजह से.
I was very impressed by before we started dating. जिसकी memory बहुत अच्छी है.
याद रहती थी.
This will really help me.
A stamp of class and authority. Wow.
Also, she's very passionate about the game. She understands the game, and she can understand the sentiments of all the players, what they go through and stuff, which I think is the most beautiful thing.
And that'll be 100. And he loves the battle against Australia.
टेस्ट सीरीज चल रही थी और आई वाज विद अनुष्का देन एंड शी हैड कम टू विजिट मी. सरप्राइजिंगली जब मुझे टेस्ट कैप्टन बनाया था तब देन आल्सो शी वाज देयर इन मेलबर्न विद मी, एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी स्पेशल मोमेंट वी शेयर्ड टुगेदर.
Yes, Bish, it's in the air. Easy catch for Brad Haddon. He's into stumps. Australia are through to the World Cup final.
Apparently, the reason why we lost was because she was sitting in the stadium and she brought bad luck. It can get to that stage. A person who has no involvement in the game, who's just watching, supporting her husband and the country, suddenly has the most adverse effect on a game. And it started from there, she was regularly being targeted and trolled and being pulled down whenever I didn't do well, and all those kind of things happened. And then we spoke and she was quite hurt by it, and I thought, well, this has to stop at a certain stage. And then I put out that tweet, and then it got retweeted.
Kohli, hey Kohli, चौका मारना चौका, क्या कर रहा है? Hey Kohli, चौका मार.
Virat kohli, you beauty.
She's totally my strength, and she keeps me positive all the time, and that's what you want with your life partner. So yeah, I'm very grateful.
From Anushka, I've learnt how to stand by the truth and hold your own even when no one else is willing to believe you or even listen to what you have to say. She's always told me that if you know you're standing by the truth, then you don't have to worry about anything, because the path will carve itself out and things will always be clean and separated. But you have to have the strength to stand by the truth. That's something that I learned from her, and I think a lot of that has been her upbringing, her dad being in the army. That's something that he's always reiterated to her. So I've seen that firsthand as well. Even my conversations with him today are pretty similar.
Virat Kohli at his very, very best. Wow, what an extraordinary innings from an extraordinary player, Virat Kohli.
That's why I say Anushka's name first always, is because she's seen the challenges of being in this position. She knows it. She's been there for so many years, and she still understands that what it takes to handle pressure, being a public figure. So her conversations with me have always been priceless, because she tells me the truth. Simple. There's no mollycoddling. There's no this that. And no, this is what's going on.
Seeing her become a mother it was amazing, but I also saw what it takes to become a mother, and just the way she's handled everything, and she's shot a whole film in between. It is actually astonishing. It's amazing. So that's when you realize the strength of a woman properly. When you see your life partner become a mother, that's when you understand the strength of a woman.
You're also helping yourself. Don't lift your head. Don't lift your head. Promise.
और मैं इसलिए बोलता हूँ कि I have changed as a person when I met Anushka is because जब you want to be with your life partner, right? And you have to accept them the way they are. And when they have a foundation of their own, a personality, a identity, whatever you want to call it, and they have a standing of their own, you have to accept it and you have to process it into your system. Life should not just be lived with one way. It is many different ways. So the acceptance comes in, and then you realize, through conversations, what goes on in a woman's head, how they perceive the world, how they look at the world. So then you start looking at things from their perspective a lot more. वो हो ही नहीं सकता जब तक you don't meet an individual who will explain these things to you. तब तक आपको समझ ही नहीं आएगी.
Who's the captain of the field?
She is, of course.
Ministry is divided है or?
नहीं sir, she takes all the right decisions in life.
तो अभी आ गए हम, बड़ी दूर आ गए. It's lovely.
I will see you through. I will walk with you.
It's a special bond. It feels like it was always meant to be. I couldn't see myself being in any other franchise, playing for anyone else.
Virat Kohli is not from Karnataka, he's a Delhi boy, he's from North India. But the society doesn't perceive it in that sense.
They showed faith in me at the time that I needed it,